Welcome back everybody to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore, Seraphina. This is episode 123. We are... Oops, not doing that. We're about to go destroy some rat's nests for Taktum, who I really think is having a go. But anyway... Oops, right through the middle of a cabbage patch. But anyway, on our mission to find things. These are tiny mandragoras. Here we go, one rat's nest coming up. I sense a hostile presence. Oh no. Let's come over this way and let's go. So in between finding the pieces of our equipment and doing our hunting logs, what we're going to be doing is just bringing our white mage up. Oh my gosh, as best we can to level, and then I might actually learn how to tank. I know I'm always crying about my tanks, but it's not an easy job to tank. And so I've started to educate myself on it with one of my other characters. But at the moment I'm running NPC dungeons because I don't think I'm very good at it. So yes. So in the process of that, I found the reason a lot of the tanks in the lower level dungeons don't use mitigation is because they either don't have it or it's on cooldown. Which I have to say is really, really frustrating as a tank, because you're trying not to give your healer a hard time. Alrighty, let's go to Taktum. So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Saved me the hassle of... never mind. Yeah, saved you the hassle of doing your job. Hungry Goobbues. Taktum appears to be ignoring you. He does, doesn't he? I'm going to belt him over the back of the head with my staff in a minute. What? You're still asking about how we beat Tidus? Dunno, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Goobbu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading out west and stand and look out in case a Goobbu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about Tidus. You might, huh? You might. Alright, let me find myself a Goobbu. We were picking on those things. Ooh, a miller in need. Well, let's do this fate. I was looking at the achievements close to completion earlier, and I have one for fates almost done. Why? Why, I ask you? Oh, no, it's the Galagos one. We can do this. How long has it got to run? Okay, 15 whole minutes. Let's go. So here we are. We need to level sync, otherwise it won't let us join in. Very, very fussy about what levels it allows to play. Alright, I should stop standing there with my head in the clouds. I know, I was thinking of another phrase and it's an entirely unacceptable phrase, so we won't use it. Oh dear. Just wait till that one comes back in range. So we'll complete some fates as we go. Just whichever ones we can lay our little claws on. It's still not in range. What are you doing, girl? If that one's in range, he's noticed that you're not looking friendly. That had better not be poop, Mr. Galago. Just saying. Let's go this way. We'll get this one in range. I know, he's strutting there on the edge of my range, laughing at me, I swear it. I know, not so tough without my Chocobo, am I? We're going to have to fix that. You're just going to stand out there and tease me, aren't you? Never tease a white mage with a cane. I mean, you can tease the ones without a cane because they probably can't cast magic at you, but anyway, the ones with the cane are an entirely different matter. Alright, so we're doing a little bit of Galago slaying. Just to start our day, get ourselves back into the mood, into the swing of how our skills work. I know. There's actually a really interesting step down if you're playing a character that and a job and you're used to actually having your high level skills and suddenly you don't have them. Makes for very interesting times. It's almost like you need two different bars, one for your low level stuff and one for your high level stuff. Now, I always end these fates. Oh, I know why I end these fates with low health. I end them with low health because I'm shifting from a low level to a high level, and as you do that, your health gets janked about. Let's extract some materia from our mithril spectacles. I'm pretty sure we don't have any more recommended gear. No, we're good. We'll update our gear set to include the I don't have that fully loaded anymore. Alright, where are we going now? Oh, that's right. We were off to slay a Goobbu. That looks like a Goobbu was here. So we found our first set of gear for our white mage, our Tala Arcant. Oh boy, hello. Hi, how are you today? I forgot to summon my Chocobo to act as my tank. Not that we really need it. We're getting a little bit of extra damage from our wind spell, and we are getting a little bit of ow. I know, don't stand in front of it when it's doing that. I have good gear, but really that's not what I'm supposed to do. All right. Hey, you again? Then a Goobbu that was harassing the millers is dead. Didn't think you had it in you, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. Still not sure I should tell you our secrets. You're just looking for excuses. Steel Chelata. No, I'm not that class, am I? Silver Circlet. Steel Saleh, Disciple of War. But we won't be wanting to bring my yeah, alright, let's go with the silver. Take the cash. Next quest, the Lominsan Way. Track Tomb remains unconvinced of your readiness to defeat the primal Tidus. Of course he does. He just wants more chores done. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Tidus. Maybe if you slew a... Uh-oh. Track Tomb, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Goobbu had better be dead. It's dead, Chief. You gave me word. You have me word on that. Cleaved the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe. I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? Ah, she'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Track Tomb who slew that Goobbu, or was it you? Chief, well, what are you saying? It's me, Track Tomb, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Tidus. Tidus? Tidus? Who in the seven hells is Tidus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Oh, aye, yeah. Well, see, Tidus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Lominsan way. Draktoum, if you didn't slay that Gooboo, you may consider your contract revoked. Lion. Lion. I didn't put you in it, mate. You put yourself in it. Don't look at me like that. My god, that's a tough boss, right? But I don't blame him. Oh dear. Looks like we're about to enter some trial. I wonder if I need to be a tougher class than healer. Duty calls. Commence battle for the Lominsan Way. We will be level synced to level 34. Alright, let's see if we can do this as a white mage. I found there's a couple of story duties that I cannot do. Right. Alright, you know the rules. First one to smash their boulder will be judged the Goobbues Slayer. And don't even think of trying to kill me. That's cheating. Oh, I'm not you. Pick these boulders. They're nothing alike. Oh, the hell's with it. Let the contest begin. I know, just to get my timings right. Did he just target me? Well, that's not going to do him any good. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on my health. And maybe not stand where his... only killing's against the rules. Do I look like I need to be worried about you, mate? There you go, you cheating beggar. I know. Alright, I admit I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, Draktoum. Oh, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folks I asked to work for, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so I look, his name was Wellskate, alright? Wellskate, he'll tell you how to defeat Tidus, or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. That's what you want, ain't it? So come on, then. Tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. I know, Chief, what are you going to do with him? Give him a go. Just keep an eye on him. Alright, well, the Lominsan Way. Speak with Wellskate in Costa del Sol. I see a little teleportation in my future. Alright, before we go, let's make sure we've done all our hunting log. Actually, we're in this area anyway. Let's go show all. No, we'll go show incomplete. Well, looks like we just need to go to Eastern Noscea on the Bloodshore for our final level 3 Conjurer's hunting log. And the Immortal Flames? Yes. Alright, well we're nearly there. We can almost get our promotion. Let's go teleporting. Halfway across the countryside. Actually, most of the way across the countryside. Where is Costa del Sol? I know, I'll remember it in a minute. It's right in front of me. Eastern Noscea, Costa del Sol, just above Wineport. Alrighty. Wystgate. Hey! Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? Huh. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending on us. Huh, you fancy yourselves heroes then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I laboured for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with a power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. You know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We know full well the risks. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. Woman who can't be tempered, useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you'll succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsan to the wrath of the Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogomora on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I have said? We've not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine your words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. Sure thing. We can get this done, Noscea. All right, Wastecat. Wastecat would first like to verify that you are not a complete fraud. You know what? After my experiences with what's-his-face, I don't blame him. Master Gegareju's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I'd like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nix has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want that large slimy creature anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with a herring. Slay the Nix and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Mate, it's the beach to the east. You could just stand there. Where's my budgie? I know, I need my tank. Actually, I probably don't need my tank, but I'm going to bring him anyway. He needs his training is what. Alrighty, let's go. Beach to the... Hang on. I'm trying to remember which way is north. Yes, beach to the east. I know, he's not going to have much faith in an adventurer that can't work out north, south, east, or west, is he? There's this handy dandy compass ring up here that I keep forgetting to look at. I know. Here we go. Beach to the east. I was heading south. It could have gone horribly wrong. However, there is a handy dandy quest marker. Can you imagine if you were an adventurer who just could not tell their direction? Could not tell their left from their right? Oh my goodness. Life could get exciting, couldn't it? Let us put down this fattened herring. Right click, left click to use. Right click to select, left click to use. There we go. Use the herring to lure out the Nix. Then we will hide in this hibiscus bush. Alright, we'll hide in front of the hibiscus bush next to this palm tree. He'll never see us here. And we'll wait for the Nix. Oh my goodness, how did he see me there? Actually, I don't think he has. He's eyeing off that. Oh my. Oh my. Yes. Interrupted because that thing's trying to squish me. Fluffy's like, why are you running, boss? This thing's not hard. Alright, Fluffy, you can have the herring. Does Fluffy feel like a swim today? Let's find out. Nope, Fluffy is just going to teleport. Oh, wow. Get these guys out for a day. I've set as... Whoa, okay. Many a woman in my 50 and 5 summers. I think they're trying to woo her. Anyway, I don't think they're having much luck. Okay, Vayscat. Well, did you deal with the Nix? Yes. Yes, I did. I have a Nix leg for you. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. See, he did make life difficult for us, even here. Alrighty. A modest proposal. Vicegate has an important mission for you. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gegoruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegoruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is an extremely exotic feast, and so, Roselore, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you do not have the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Yeah, and some of it I'm doing for you. Alrighty, that's alright. While we're here, we're going to go find out Apkallu, which is a feisty little fish-eating bird that loves to share its catch with you when you're in the middle of a thing. All right, I'm keeping half an eye on the discussion, which is about completing Tales of Wonder, etc., which is kind of interesting. A lot of my my company members are a lot higher level. Well, most of them are a lot higher level than this character. So I watch and learn. Alrighty, here we go. We haven't started Beast Quest yet either. We should probably think about that. When we're doing our crafter, I think we might start on our first tribe. Let's irritate a birdie. And then pick on it with another birdie. Alright, so we need to slay, I think, 3 of these, or is it just 2? It'll tell me in a minute. 1 of 3, yep. So we need to slay 2 more. Uh-oh, that one's going to get help from a wind sprite. We could be in trouble here. Focusing on timing, get it all down. And take out his friend. I wasn't going to pick on the wind sprite, but okay. He's not on my list. Okay, 2. I think that's another one down there. There's another 2 down there. We're going to end up taking out an extra one because they've decided to buddy up. I'm sorry, birds. I wonder if we can sell the Apkallu eggs. We have down as well. Ow, rude. Please don't. Difficulty, rank unlocked. Yes, because we took out, this is bird number 4, unfortunately. Alrighty, let's have a look at our new task. We might have to hang around a little bit longer. Let's find out. Alright, Lindworm. Okay, that's in. We're going over to the Shrouds in a little bit anyway. So, Sorrel Haven. Okay, so Central Shroud, South Shroud, Upper Noscea, Bronze Lake. We'll find it. Eastern Noscea, Raincatcher Gully. Yep. Southern Thanalan. Central Shroud. Eastern. Okay, I know where to find those. And then we start to get into the Corthus Highlands. As you get into these higher levels, it actually starts to introduce you to the next area, which is kind of cool. We just have to try not to miss any. Alright. So, we have a Bloodshore Bell to slay. They're just up on this other beach. And I thought I saw another one in the region. Where does he want us to go? Landonell. Alright, we'll look at that in just a tick. Let's get the Bloodshore Bell out of the way and the other thing. Where is my bird? I am so slow. I know, bird's not much faster until I finish a few more missions, but that's fine. So yeah, we're just gonna work our way through each region. I'm not sure if we've done the quest in this area. It seems like so long ago that I was out here. Alright, our Bloodshore Bells are down this way. Alrighty. Here we go, let's pick on some Bloodshore Bells. Give ourselves a little bit of time. These are like those stinging things in the area behind the wall where the pirates are. Oh man, Fluffy is such a good tank. I can learn so much off Fluffy. Oops. Okay, Fluffy, that's a fact. He's like, I'm not being a tank now, I'm being a DPS. Fine, Fluffy, have it your way. Ooh, what's that? Can I pick it up? No. Okay, it's not that kind of game, girl. Excellent. Alright, that should be... Oh, they want me to kill 4 of them. Oh my gosh. Alright, well fine then. Let's irritate one more Bloodshore Bell. I'm not sure if that's because it's, you know, mistaken for a mermaid often, or because it's the bell of the ball, or because it's shaped like a bell. Boom, we leveled again. I know, right? We're going to be playing another class before the end of this. Let's go H. Radio. Shroud. Bronze Lake. Raincatcher Gully. Shroud. 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 Highlands. Shroud. Alright, so everything else. Right, Bronze Lake and Raincatcher Gully. Now let's have a look at where Landonell is. Okay, he's in the Shroud. Radio. Bronze Lake and Wineport. Alright, Wineport's closer. This should be where Raincatcher Gully is. Alrighty. Where's that bird of mine? Come on, bird. You know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been earning extra XP because I have not been eating stuff. Alright, well, what's that? Ah, no, that's for crafting. Let's start with the steaks then. Nom nom, let's go. Okay, and our map. Raincatcher Gully down here. What was I looking for again? Oh, I know where they are. We've got this. They're not that far. It took me a very long time to learn the maps, but once you've played a few of their different, once you've played them a few times, you're fine. Just say hello. This is one of the nicest things about this company is that they tend to greet people as they join, as they come online. It's really lovely. Alrighty, let's go. One Gigantoad. How many of these did I have to murderate? I know. I'm not chicken, you're chicken. And I have it has a friend, of course it does. Well, I guess if we have to murderate more than one of them, this one just volunteered, right? It's basically because we're like 15 levels higher, they call for help, and you cannot blame them. We only had to kill 2 of them. Rightio, another good place to get Gigantoad skins. Right. Eastern Noscea, where was the other one? Not Wineport. Yeah, let's stop guessing and look it up. Gigantoads, sandworms, lindworms, revenants. Was it only the Gigantoad then? I thought there was one more. Sandworm, Apkallu, Bronze Lake. That is a teleport job, and fortunately there's a little place called Bronze Lake, so I'm betting it's here. Oh, I know where they are. They're really easy to find. They're all around the front of it. Alrighty, let's have a look. Wait, there's a fate. Let's join the fate. Of course we can. We'll start with this thing. I'm not sure we're going to get done. Like we've got... well, we might, because we're such a high level it's ridiculous. And we've got good gear. Alright, Fluffy will grab that and the wind thing will take out the rest. We'll take this one. We're just going to try not to... Oh, he killed the dude. Okay. I'm like, why is he running away? Yeah, that's me not looking after my mates again. Not that, you know... Alright, now we need to keep a good eye on our yellow jacket so he doesn't take on more than he can. Or if he does, we can heal him. Let's grab this one. Come on, Fluffy. You're slacking off there, mate. And we need to keep an eye on Fluffy as well. Fluffy has this nasty habit of picking on. It's a big bug, Fluffs. You've got this. So we're just going to make sure these things don't pick on our yellow jacket. I mean, he seems to be holding his own against that one, although he looks like he's taking as much damage as he's giving. We'll help him out. There, that's a lot better for him. You know, you're as bad as every other tank. Well, okay, most other tanks, you're out of range of my healing. I'm going to have to run over there and look after him again, aren't I? You know what? We're going to give him a little extra hand too. Uh-oh. Alrighty, we did it. Fluffy. Let me just... There you go, Fluffy. Alright, we are looking for what sort of Mamool Ja? Mamool Ja Infiltrators. We need to find 2 of them. Teach them how to infiltrate this. Here's one. It's okay. I'm still going to be facing an axeman because he's called for help. He sees trouble on the horizon, and trouble is my middle name. Oh no, I'm not facing an axeman. I'm facing that other thing that I really don't like. Mages. I know. A bit hypocritical given I am one. No, not auto-targeter. Don't hit me. Alright, that's one. Okay, there should be another infiltrator down on the shoreline. Oh, actually there he is. I see him. Alright, so this is the last Noscea thing, right? Andy called a water sprite to aid him. Well, that's just not fair. Auto target is good if the thing that you're targeting is attacking you. Alrighty, did we do? Yes, 1 of 2. Hunting log complete. Alrighty. Check the hunting log just to make sure. Alright, everything else is in the shroud. So we're going to bounce a little bit around the shroud. And then we're going to head into Thanalan. So that means that my next piece is in the tangle. Alright, so in the tangle, that's in Mordona. Alright, well, we're going to ignore that for a bit. And Raban's push is in Thanalan. Okay, so we don't need to worry about our next bit of armor until after we've dealt with speaking to Landonell. I probably should, but anyway. Camp Tranquil. There is an Aetheryte there. Alrighty. No, you don't. Landonell, how you doing? Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who had challenged Titan. I've been expecting you, Roselore. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. To me, the method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha, you amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you'll receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Alrighty. Trial by turtle. Landonell needs to explain a few things to you. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest, travelling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Ditto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you'll surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Roselore. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest or your corpse will rot in this swamp. I see. He either no, he really cares. He just doesn't want another death on his conscience. I know. Detto, what do you want? We'll always have Ul'dah. Detto Mosca needs a favour of an adventurer. The goodwill of a maid so proficient with polearms is surely worth having. I heard Captain Land's now regaling you with the many tales of his youth. Much has he seen and known, having journeyed through Eorzea with naught but his wits. I'm a child of the Twelveswood, a whaler through and through. Never have I cast a shadow that was not forged by a sun that perches atop the great elm at dawn. Yet travel I would, if only in mind. They say an Ul'dah trader is nearby to the south. Will you find for me a thing from that city strange and great? I have duties, or else I would go. You'll not find me ungrateful. You know what? I can do that for you. I can. Why are we doing side quests? I know, I should be saving side quests for my next character. South, she said. Alright. I know, I'm going to try very hard to ignore the rest of the side quests because I am pretty sure we're going to level out to a point where I'm going to need to bring up a second job. I know, and I want something to help me with my XP later on. Right, let's go find ourselves an Adamantoise egg, and then we're going to go find ourselves an Ul'dah trader and purchase, not pillage, purchase that which we're looking for. Where are we going? Oh, no, this is our trader. Well, okay, let's go find ourselves an Ul'dah trader and purchase what we're looking for. And then, uh-oh, that looks like trouble ahead. Well, I guess we'll have to rescue him first before we can buy anything from him. He looks to be in a pickle. Are you all right, mate? Oh, I see. You're very much not all right. Alrighty, well, let's irritate a couple of condors and get them facing away from you so that any damage is on me. I know, I'm not a tank, but where'd his friend go? Did we kill the other one already? Awesome. Maybe there was only one. I can't count. Hey, how you doing? Now that, madam, is what I call a close call. Good for nothing, that guard of mine. I swear these new sellswords are more of cell scabbards. Here, pray, take this for your trouble, the more precious of my wares. Ul'dah incense. Your new sellsword. You mean the one that died defending you? Ugh. Lalafell. You know what? They look cute, right? They look absolutely adorable. But they are ruthless. Ruthless little fiends. Alright, we'll return with that for her. Oh my, bigmouth orobon. How could I forget my target? Let's catch a fish. Or is that fryer fish? Actually, no, we're using earth, so it's probably more squisher fish. Did something. Bigmouth orobon. How many do I need? 4. Alright, so this is number 3. I know, travel the realm of Eorzea, find interesting creatures and slay them. Hopefully before they slay you, because some of those interesting creatures are not friendly. Alright, looks like we're getting a 2-for-1 package. Yes, that does mean I'm being attacked by 2 monsters instead of just 1. But that's what you get when you pick on something and you're way above its level. It asks for help. It's not silly. Alright. Where are we at? We are looking for an adamantoise. So, South Shroud. No, we're not looking to pick on an adamantoise. Man, girl, you're learning bad habits off Lalafell and catfolk. That's what you're doing. We're here to steal an egg so a Lalafell can have a fancy omelette. I feel almost guilty about this. Actually, I feel incredibly guilty about this. One adamantoise egg. Alright, I know. I've got to touch it first. Alright, I touched the egg. Oh, and I sense a hostile presence. I might just take her away from the... Oh dear. I wonder if she breaks it if she jumps. Ow! Remind me to get out of the blast range next time. I know, Fluffy's like, what was that, boss? That was terrible, that's what that was. No, she did not crush her egg. She's a very careful mother when defending it. Alright. Grab Fluffy. We can't fly yet, can we? No, we can't. Alright, that whaler is taking good care of the hoverfly swarm. It does not require our assistance. Let's turn in these two quests. I know, I should just do the other one. Because I'm here, it's here, you know. Detto. Did you find something? Oh, I hope the 12 that it transports me as the captain's tails do. Well, it's incense, actually. It probably will do a really good job of transporting you. The scent! My head swims. I see markets and the Colosseum, languorous evening strolls past roses with the heat of the sun still on them. What smells? They inflame my imagination and possibly my sinuses. Thank you, adventurer. You have more than earned this. Let's go with that. We can heal ourselves. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. I do. And I have an egg. Ah, such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to the southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Uodnun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Roselore. Forgotten Springs. Awesome. That is in Thanalan. I should probably go to the Tangle first. We'll do some of our Mordona hunting log while we're there. But we need to go... We need to get the rest of the hunting log for the Shroud here. So let us go H. Alright, that's in Central Shroud. I'm looking for anything else in South Shroud. The lower parts, I think there was, wasn't there? Central, South Shroud, Snake Mold. I know where that is. The easiest way to get there is we'll head on up to Quarry Mill. Because if you go round the back of the building, there should be a bunch of death mice right there. Alright, again we've got a bunch of quests which we're going to ignore as we focus on our main story quest and hunting logs. I know, the first run through I did, I stopped every area I stopped at. Ooh, a fade. Let's see how long this one's got to run. Our scouts report that goblin merchants have met with a band of poachers at a nearby camp to parley the sale of unlawfully obtained hides. The talks, however, do not seem to be going well as the two parties have begun fighting. This provides us with the perfect opportunity to strike two birds with one stone. Good adventurer, would you assist my unit in our ambush of the outlaws? I certainly would. What do we need to do? A level sync. Negotiations between goblin merchants and a gang of local poachers have turned sour. Use this opportunity to teach both parties a lesson. Level sync. Thank you. The goblin's running away from the poacher. That's just funny. I suppose by both parties I actually need to... Oh, rude. They've got reducing damage reduction. Well, I don't blame them, I guess. Of course, in the middle of all this, we find our death mice. I'm going to take out Let me just go and we'll take out a goblin thug to even things up. So we are taking out both parties. And then we'll take out... Oh, whoops, that's a deathmouse. Not quite what I had in mind, but okay, we've got time. As long as it doesn't eat us. I know those things look cute and fluffy, but like my fluffy, they're not that cute when they're trying to eat you. I hit the wrong thing again. I am never getting this fate done. Oh dear, let's go. Well, so nice of you to volunteer. I think she hurt me too. I'm going to have to actually do some healing maybe. Goblin thug, I'll have that. Oops. Whoa. Ow. I don't think he likes me very much. Alrighty, let's tab over there. That looks good. Can so too, shoot fireballs around trees. That goblin just got taken down. Fluffy is dead. Oh no. I've lost my turkey bird. I will have to I wasn't watching Fluffy's health as closely as I should. Negotiations between goblin merchants and a gang of local poachers. Someone didn't want to pay full price. Now you're in range. I think I've got company. I don't think it's... Oh no, and I'm paralysed. Ah, lovely. Alright, that should... It's not. I need another one. Rightio. No, watch this, not the other one. Alrighty. Now those guys will run away, leaving us with just the deathmouse to worry about. Oh, I should call Fluffy. I don't think he's going to come though while I'm in the middle of a fight. Oh, no, maybe. Looks like Fluffy likes a good fight, just like the rest of us. Woodwhaler Lance, tonight we shall poach the poachers. Very good. Alright, one more deathmouse, let's go. It's such a tiny morsel! Yo! Alright, that is our deathmouse hunting log done. Lindworm Central. Okay, Sagoli, Conjurer, Revenant. Okay, Corthus Highlands, North Shroud. South Shroud, Snake Mold. Now, I think we're going to find that the will-o'-the-wisps, evil little monsters that they are up in this area. So on our map, snake molt is this area here. And I think we'll find the will-o'-wisps either halfway through or at the other end. I can't remember. This is where we do our the dude with the card quest. And it is a challenge at that level. There they are, will-o'-wisps, halfway through the snake molt. Yep. And they will probably call for some tree ant help, so this will be interesting. How many did we need to get? I keep forgetting. Alright, we needed to get 4 of them, goodness. Rightio, let's go. And one more. That's 2. As you can see, the deathmouse are in this area as well, so you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What's nice though is when you're coming through this at 10 levels above your targets, you're not getting mobbed by everything to get it done. So it's kind of helpful. I need 1 more. Alrighty, I know we haven't done any dungeon running or anything today, but I don't think we're going to get time to. What is my next level, my next target? Huh, alrighty. So we got down to, where did we get down to? Dryads. North Shroud, Proud Creek. Alright, I think that's our last Shroud one. Let's go find out where North Shroud is. It is Full Gourd Float, if I remember rightly. Oh, I know where it is. North Shroud, Full Gourd Float. We head into the forest area. We're actually nearly there, I think. Or am I lost? I think I might be lost. Definitely lost. Alrighty, let's go. Wrong way. I know. Just look at my map. I need to head. No, it was the right way. Oh, we'll get there eventually. So hunting logs are good for building up XP, but you kind of want to do them while you're still in the area. And while you're still of a low enough level for the XP benefit to be noticeable. Really noticeable. Alright, how many of these? Was it 2 or 3 or 4? It might have been 4 actually. Well, this will teach us to dodge. And also we need to keep an eye on Fluffy. Good Fluffy. 4 of them. Oh, what fate did we join? Angered at the needless felling of his brethren, the great oak has lifted his roots from the 12's wood and has set out to exact revenge on anything without roots. We only have 2 more minutes for this one. That looks like my fate target. And I am probably not going to deal it enough damage to... yeah. Alright, we should be okay if we don't get hit. Let's go with a 10. Whoa! And a minus. And we're going to heal Fluffy. And tab back to the Great Oak. Wrong button. Oop, I keep running. Heal Fluffy. Great Oak. I need to heal myself. Great Oak. Yeah, we are definitely not a damage dealer enough to that's a dryad. That's not what we were after. And the Great Oak has... Oh, I'm out of the area. Well, no wonder it stopped chasing me. And it's back to... Yeah. We failed the fate. Oh no, well we killed another dryad. Let's murderate this one. Because this isn't going to irritate. I love the way she's casting the spell over her shoulder as she runs away. The animation's quite funny. Alrighty. Beautiful. That should be our very last. Sandworms, resonance, avis, dragonflies. Alright, that is our very last. No, it's not because we have lindworms. We will do the lindworms next episode though. We're going to go to Bent Branch Meadows, and I think that's where we're going to stop because the lindworms are up in the area just to the north and east. They are up in Sorrel Haven and they are about here. But guys, on that note, I am going to leave you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.